I brought you a video a few days ago now about a friend of mine. I called him an acquaintance, but hell, he's a friend of mine, has been for a very long time, who is in a very bad way in several areas, financially, mentally, physically. Let's not worry about the money side of things for now so much. Let's talk about the physical things, namely the way his body is behaving towards him. He has various medical conditions that are getting worse as the passage of time goes on. And the more cold it gets, the more he feels the cold in his own home because he can't afford to heat it himself, despite the fact he's getting an awful lot of assistance from parts unknown. It's really aggravating his conditions. If this sounds familiar to you, subscribe to the channel and keep listening, because my friend's got a bit of a problem, you see, with British Gas. And I want to see if anybody else has come across this and if there is a solution to this problem, because I'm really quite disgusted with the way the whole industry has behaved. Now, my friend, one of the main conditions he suffers from is very bad arthritis. And naturally, when we get the colder weather we have experienced, and it's quite bitter, the pain gets to the point of being unbearable. Now, my friend, he can't work because of ill health in one way or another, and he's very limited to what he can actually do from a mobility side of things. He has prepayment meters and very much struggling to keep up with the payments, and in turn keep his property warm. Now, my friend is receiving help every month from certain corners, myself included, to keep him going. But when it gets colder and these heaters and gas are needed more, the cost inevitably goes up. One of the things that we have in the UK is the warm home discount, and also the cold weather payment. Now, you have to go through the DWP for one of these, and the DWP have told my friend that he's entitled to the warm home discount, and his energy provider, in this case British Gas, will be told, here it is, pay him. Now, what's been going on for the last God knows how long, he's got an email from the DWP saying, yes, you're eligible for this warm home discount of 150 quid. We're going to tell British Gas to pay you. He goes to British Gas and they turn around and say, you haven't got a record, you're not eligible. Well, I've got an email here from the DWP that says I'm eligible, so why aren't you paying me? And of course, the anxiety, the stress, the physical, it all goes up, you see. And British Gas just will not move on their position. I've made some inquiries yesterday to see what could be done. I have a contact with the DWP, and they've given me some basic advice. But I went to see my friend last night, and he sat in a very cold flat. More often than not, I have to sit there with my jacket on. It's not a good place to be. Really, I want to know if anyone else has experienced this. Has anyone else come across this? And if you do, what's the solution? And more importantly, why are we in a position where people in genuine need, and I say the word genuine, are being left in a position where they can't afford to heat their own homes and literally have to sit there freezing their gazookas off because, they don't have an alternative? Why are they being left, particularly when they're in medical need, such as my friend? I've read reports and I've read comments recently, and I'm sure it's all going to come out in the wash very soon, about an individual that plays the system to no end, and people like that make me sick. And then you look at people like my friend in genuine need and they get nothing. Surely something has to change. Surely there has to be a solution to this somewhere. Let me know what you have to say in the comments, and if this rings true with you, more importantly, and if you know if he can do anything about it. I'm open to suggestions. If you want to see another one of my videos on this kind of subject, you can do that one there. And I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.